What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a super fun video planned for you guys. I'm going to suggest some knives for my wife Dani and see which ones she likes. I'm going to turn it into a sort of like guide for how to buy your wife an EDC potentially. Before we start, I think I am going to guess which one she likes. So I have some expensive knives and I don't think she's going to go for those. I think she's going to like best the Olight Oknife Drever. I'm just going to go on the record as saying that, and we'll see if I'm wrong or not. I'll have her pick from 3 different pairs. So anyway, let's head in and chat with Dani. Hey guys, here we are with Dani. Hi Dani, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So why are we doing this today? Well, I thought it would be fun to bring Dani in as a reasonable person who's not obsessed with knives, because probably a lot of you guys have wives that might be open, or partners or girlfriends or whatever, that might be open to carrying an EDC, but I think shopping for someone else can be a little bit challenging. So I'm going to do the hard work on the front end for you. So I planned from my brain a set of knives that I was going to suggest to Dani to buy, and then I went back again and I was like, oh, maybe not, and I changed it again, and I had this urge to talk to her and be like, what design features do you like? And I have denied that urge, guys.
Yeah, she hasn't talked to me about it at all.
So I am committed to this being a real wife's review of my choices, and if we have to, then we'll choose some, that's okay. The kids will be in and out of this video probably because we're both, here we are, we're both here. This channel happens because of Dani, everyone. So I actually am a little bit nervous. I didn't factor it in.
You couldn't go to sleep last night. Tossing and turning.
It's a little bit, not vulnerable, but it's just a little bit difficult to try to pick something for somebody else that they like. So here, I've gone before you, and hopefully Dani will be able to give you some tips on what is a priority of a normal spouse. How we're going to do this is I've just picked out 3 pairs of knives, and Dani's going to pick her favorite one from each. There's one of the pairs that they're both expensive, and I'm not going to tell, and I'm going to have Dani guess at the very end which ones are actually expensive. And then we'll talk priorities, right? So as we go through the knives, I'll clip the photos of them and put them up on the screen for you so you can see. But for right now, we'll just start going through them with Dani. Okay, so Dani.
Yes.
First pair.
Yep.
Would you rather carry, if you didn't have the Kershaw Leek that I have bought you, this, or this?
Ooh, that one's kind of fun.
Okay, so on the left here, the handle of this is that grippy sort of G10 material. You my main knife, my Spyderco knife is that. This handle is shredded carbon fiber with flecks of copper mixed in with it. Yeah.
What is is the length of the blades the same?
This is just a tiny bit bigger, the Civivi, than your Kershaw Leek. And this is a slightly bigger knife. This is probably to scale. This is actually a little bit bigger than that.
I think I would go with the Civivi.
Civivi? Okay.
It's a little bit more feminine, and I like the look that it's a bit more sleek.
Yeah. Do you like the copper flake, or is it too much? Yeah?
Yeah,
I kind of like the copper flake. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's an unusual.
Very cool. So Civivi Imperium over the Eafengrow.
Okay, girls.
All right.
Down. Okay, we're filming, so you gotta be kind of careful. Okay.
Set number 2. This. This is it. Closed.
Okay.
The back side of it. Or this.
I would go with the one on the right.
The one on the right over here?
Yes.
Yep.
The tip looks like it's a little bit better for like piercing.
Nice.
The one on the left looks a bit more blunt, and I mean not blunt as in not as sharp.
I know what you mean. Not as fine.
And also it just the one on the left looks like it would be, I mean, to scale here, small, which is nice.
It is a little small.
But it looks a bit more like blocky, chunky.
Yeah.
So
you don't like that.
I do really like it when things are kind of sleek.
Yeah. I agree that I think this and the stone washed edges, like it has more of a sleek feel
I like
than this one.
They both have like the blue accent, but
yep.
I like the...
Yeah, that's blue anodizing, which is fun.
The one on the right.
Yep. Okay. On to our last pair. Would you rather do... I'll just go through these and then I'll put them side by side. This guy. That's closed.
I feel like that one would be hard to find in my purse.
Oh, really?
It's so dark.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I actually had a white handled version of this, but it was so harsh on the computer screen. I thought you would like the white better.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the black looks cool.
It's classy, eh?
Sleek, yeah.
Yeah, I like the
I just think my purse is always like a dark hole.
So that versus this.
Ooh, I like that one.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go with that one.
I wasn't sure. Yep. It's pretty slim.
It's slim.
And you like stainless.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So the Ganzo over the Oknife.
My kitchen appliances.
I was going to guess that you were going to take that. I guessed that you would take the Oknife. Yeah. Okay. So out of all of these, which pair do you think is the two expensive knives?
Well, I would guess maybe the copper is expensive because I'm pretty sure copper's expensive. I know people have come and stripped copper wires off of my dad's construction project to sell it. So I would guess that one's probably relatively expensive.
Yeah, that's our mid-grade, mid-range knife.
And of the last two, the sleek one,
you would guess this one?
No, the other one.
This one.
I would have guessed that one is
Yep.
maybe expensive.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
how did I do?
You did good.
Okay.
So this is the Eafengrow and the Ganzo are the cheaper ones.
Okay.
Partially just because they're both D2 steel, which is not as expensive.
Let's touch it. Great.
The Oknife and the Civivi are the mid-range options. So we're talking 26 for the Eafengrow, 26 for the Ganzo, and then $70 for the Oknife and $90 for the Civivi. If you had to guess what the price on that guy is, what would you think? The Insingo. You know it's the expensive one.
I know it's the expensive one. I'm
These
thinking,
are titanium.
Okay. I would say
This is a powder steel.
130.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, it's a $350 knife.
It's not worth it. It's not pretty enough to be worth that much.
I kind of threw this in here to poke fun at you. I'm sorry, Chris Reeve, guys. I just kind of am poking fun at you right now.
I mean, it's fine for like a guy knife, but
sure.
It's not what I would go for.
Totally. I'm trying to remember what this price is on the giant mouse. So this is $375 for that one.
Okay.
And it's like slightly better steel, but titanium. It's pretty much the same.
That one's really pretty.
The build precision is better on this one, actually. Like, all of the joints are like micro-fitted. They brag that like the tolerances on the pivot are like 1/10 the width of a human hair or something like that.
Okay.
So it's quite precise. But actually, they're both titanium. And I would say the giant mouse kind of has a cleaner look and a slightly longer edge retaining steel in it. So there you go.
Well, you can't judge a book by its cover.
No, but
I'm
this is
sure the Chris Reeves one is nice.
Yeah.
But if I was
sorry, Cody.
If I was to open a nut, like if it was a gift.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. No, that's actually exactly.
And I was to get the Chris Reeves and find out that you'd spent $300 on it.
$450 on that one.
$450. I think I'd be a little bit.
You'd be afraid to use it, eh?
I'd be afraid to use it, and I'd also just feel, I think I'd be afraid to use it and therefore a little bit annoyed because I'd be like, well, what's the point of having a knife that I'm afraid to use?
Yeah.
I don't even think it's all that pretty.
Right.
And you've spent a whole bunch of money on it. And is it really that much for what I do. Like, you know, cutting threads off, you know, like my jeans or whatever. Yeah. Like, is it really
cut a zip tie off of a toy for the kids from Kmart?
Exactly.
Yeah,
is it really worth that much extra?
Totally. Okay, one more question before we leave these guys, and then we'll go into some actual like knives that we have in our hand before we go on. If you had to choose between any of these and the knife you currently have, which is a Kershaw Leek stainless steel, what would you prefer? Would you keep this one, or does one of these look good enough that you'd be like, oh, actually?
I'd keep my Kershaw. Maybe we should polish it up though a bit.
It's a bit dirty.
It's a little bit dirty.
That's great. That means you've been using it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I keep my Kershaw. I love my Kershaw. I love the piercing, the tip. I love the size of it. I love that it's very slim. I can put it in my pocket if I need to, but it doesn't feel like it's super bulky. I love that it just hangs out in my purse.
Yeah. The
nice one.
Piercing tip is not just a tactical feature, right? It's useful for everyday things. You can get
like
into
if I
smaller
need
spaces.
to rip open a seam, it's really easy to kind of get in there, and I've done that before.
Yeah. I always like to have a tip like this for getting like brown spots out of apples or something like that.
I use mine a lot on food.
Yep.
So.
Okay. So, I thought it would be...
That was a little demanding.
That was a little demanding. Can you say please?
Could you say that a little bit more graciously?
Mommy.
Yeah. Please, may I sit on your lap?
Lap.
Yeah.
Please?
Okay.
Nice.
Mara, do you also want to sit on my lap and see the knives? Cool. Can you get up, or do you want me to lift you? Thanks, Abba.
Yep.
All right.
Fun outtakes.
Girls, you're not going to be able to sit on my lap if you can't sit quietly and be still. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
Gotta be still. Okay.
Thanks, Jim.
So the giant mouse. I'm just giving myself cues so I know what to put in there.
They're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be hard to dig it
I'm not
out.
going to be able to sit here if you can't stay still, kiddos.
Can you hold my hand, Jim? You can't touch Maria's.
Girls.
Okay, I think it's time for you guys to get down, okay?